Hey everybody, I'm on the back side right now, and as you can see, this video is about planners, specifically mine and what I use them for. So if you want to see that, make sure you stay tuned and like and comment and subscribe if you'd like. So let's get this going. It's a long video. I'm sorry, it's almost an hour. I'll see what I can edit out, but it's informational if that's what you like, and you can divvy it up. I probably should have done it in a couple parts, but I'm not gonna. So sit back and have a drink and a snack and enjoy. Okay, I'm back. I had to turn everything around. I'm in our office upstairs. I don't have my own office. I wish I did. I got my room downstairs, but I don't have a desk to keep like planner stuff and all that kind of stuff like what I have in here. So I'm in the office. My husband works right here, so he's got some stuff that I'm trying to not show. So I put the chair in front of his computers because he does work at home and he's got material there. So anyways, so to my right, which is this is my right, I don't know, but over here is where my laptop is. That's where I have my main computer and I have my laptop. My laptop's what I do all my videos with. So anyway, just so you get a feel for it, and you can go watch, if I can remember to link it down below. I will try to link my office that I did at the beginning of the year. So let me grab a pen so I remember. Link office. And then you can see my desk and how it's set up. And yeah, I've got like, I do not remember anything. I got a big board right here, and I'm ranting right now. I'm just trying to give you a feel for the office. Yes, it's pink. It was my daughter's old bedroom. I have a bulletin board here that has my big calendar and a bunch of things I need to know. And then I have next year's calendar right here. And then I have a bunch of sticky notes and stuff on. When you see the video, it's nice and clean. It's nice and it looks really nice. It doesn't look like that now. Far from it. So anyway, back to the planners and how I use them. I did this video already. When I went to go schedule all my videos to go up, I wrote it down, but the video was not already uploaded to YouTube, and it wasn't on my iPad, and it wasn't in my recycle bin. So I'm like, crap. So I have to refilm it. So anyways, this is better anyway. So I got that written down. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's crazy. But I cannot put all of this into one planner. It would be like this thick. So I kind of divvy up the way I think. A lot of people keep stuff in one, you know, a small amount in one. I probably could do that, but it would be like 1 or 2 papers, but it's actually bigger than that. So my little wallet planner, I decided to put a calendar. So actually I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 2 of them I only use seasonal. So let me just get to it and show you. Okay, I just started this. Okay, and I want to use this as a wallet. I want a wallet planner because I'm old school. I still use checkbooks. I don't use all of them, but I do use one main one, and then I have some business ones, but most of the time we use a credit card. But sometimes I do have to write a check, but it's usually at the here in the office and I can just like put it away. I used to carry all of them with me because I wasn't comfortable using the credit cards. I don't do that anymore. I just carry one checkbook. But it got so where now I have all these cards. I need a separate wallet for cards and my checkbook. And I didn't want to do that. Anytime I go to the store, if I didn't want to bring my big purse with me, I have to bring 2 checkbooks, 2 wallets. I didn't want to do that. So I decided to consolidate. I don't have it zipped up all the way because of the pen. Nothing's going to fall out. So I have decided to make a, planner wallet. And I have had this since the early 90s. And I was afraid that the zipper was going to break. And I do remember why I quit using it though. Because when you unzip it and it goes down here, you can't get it back out. So I have to make something to hang on here so it doesn't get stuck in there. Because that's a pain in the butt. So anyway, I have, I'm going to put my paper right here. I have my checkbook right here. I didn't make a new front cover yet. I'm going to though. So underneath here is my credit cards, all my cards. So I have, and I can show you. I put my business cards on top of them. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 of these, but only like 5 of them are being used. So the first ones I have just insurance because we use that most of the time. So I have my 2 insurance cards in there. And then the next 2 pages are the credit cards. Then I have one for my church thing. I have an identification thing. And then I have my private cards. And then I have my voting, personal stuff. And then I have my husband's business cards right here. Those are in the back. And I just kept some of mine in the front covering the credit cards and stuff. So if somebody wants one, I can give them one. I can always replace it. But on my key ring in my purse, I have all of them inside there. So the next section is my to-do right here. And I haven't really prettied this up yet because I'm using, like all my planners, I'm hodgepodging it and just making do with what I have for this year. And then I'll start fresh next year. But actually, for the most part, I have printables already, so I just reprint what I have. Anyway, I found out though that I do need to get a punch for like the Happy Planner, the rings. I need to get the big punch for that. I don't have one of those. I gotta, because I went to the personal size because I liked it better. And so I do have that punch, but not for the rings, just for the 6 ring. I have a punch for the personal size. So anyway, notes right here. I have a list back here. I was going to make another little thingy here for lists, things that I want to get for my other channel, some personal stuff for the everyday carry bag, like Tums, Pepto-Bismol, stuff to keep in there. And then I have a list of props for the photography end of my other channel. I have a list here that I've checked off what I have, and there's some things that I do not have that when I go out, I'll just look for. I thought I had ABC blocks, those wooden ones. I don't have any of those. I need to get some of those. Anyway, so there's some of that. And then I wrote down for the photography part of it, I wrote down the holidays, Valentine's Day, all the holidays that are big. And then I wrote, on the second part, I wrote spring, summer, fall, different things underneath there. And then specific things that I'm looking for. I don't have a pocket knife. My husband has some, but I want my own. I don't want his. I want to get a new throw blanket for the living room, the black and white checkered. and there's a couple of other things. Anyway, then next I have a calendar, a monthly calendar, and mine is going to start in September. So this is where these other planners, I can write stuff down in here that's kind of like an overview. It's like, okay, you got this going on here for this, this, and this, or whatever. And then I do have weeklies in here also, but I don't know how often I'll use that. I tend to use the monthly more than I do the weekly. But if I need more room for the weekly stuff, and I think I only got enough weeks in here for 1 month, and I don't have any more, so I'd have to print some or take this out, take 2 pages out. It's because it starts Monday through Sunday, and then photocopy this or scan it and then reprint it, and then I can do that for now. And then the last one, I'm old school. My memory sucks. If you lose your phone and all your phone numbers are in there, I have no idea what some of my phone numbers are now. I have a name, I click the name, and it calls. So, old school. Numbers should be written down somewhere. So, important numbers I want to keep in here, in the back of my planner. So that's all I have in here. And this section right here is just for coupons and receipts and that kind of stuff. I don't have anything in there right now. But see, it gets stuck right there. So I want to put something, but it doesn't. I'm getting 2 new, I actually are going to start saving up for the Louis Vuitton. I want a real one, not a dupe. I want a real one. The agenda. That's what I want. But in the meantime, I went for a luxury designer brand. So those are going to be here sometime in September, I hope. I got one for fall and I got one for summer, spring, summer. So I got the brown checker and then I got the white checker for that. But that's what I'm going to use until I can afford my real one. So this is my wallet. This is what I'm using for a wallet planner, which is an awesome idea. All right, and then I have, this one is a skinny, what do they call this? The skinny, it's Happy Planner, but it's the skinny, I don't know what they call it, the skinny something, skinny pages, I don't know, I loved it. I'm like, what am I going to use it for? I didn't use it at all last year, and it had like black with gold dots on it, and I didn't like the cover. I had bought this cover. Actually, I bought this and it was just note paper. So I took the note paper out and put it in my other planner, and this one is going to be my medical planner. So this I do not need to have with me in my purse or anything, unless I'm going to the doctor. So I've been keeping track of the cases for the state and for our county. I didn't write in today's, I'll have to write in today's. And I'm using this, I mean, I took off the dates. Well, I redated it, actually, because I'll use this one this year and then I'll get a new one. Or figure out what I'm going to do for a medical one next. I'll probably just get refills for this. And I don't use the weekly part of it, just the, oh yeah, I do use the weekly. Okay. Yes, I am using the weekly. Okay. So I'll probably get new ones for this for next year. I'm going to use up what's in here. This will go through, oops, this goes through, I switched them around because it's December through, January through December. So I switched it around and started it in August. So this will actually go through July. So I'm gonna, I haven't looked it up yet. So I'll use this for, until next July and see if I can get, or I can just buy the new year, but the numbers are gonna be on it. I just white them out. So anyway, this is, I keep that in here, and then I want to make a cute little clip. I just got a regular paper clip here for the week. It puts me to the week. And I just write down, this isn't a big deal. This is, okay, I keep, because I'm going through that time in my life where I have to track things. Blood pressure, diet, my diet stuff, all that stuff. I need to keep track of what's going on with my body. And I haven't written anything in here for this week. So, but I have for Ariel. So I had, she went back to school. I kept her home from school yesterday because she had a cold. So I wrote down here she had a cold, no fever. And she had a little cough. And then, because she felt so crappy all weekend, so I made an appointment this morning. It's like, I probably should go get her tested to make sure she's okay and that we're not having a problem. I think she has a sinus infection, but, so anyway, I got her to the doctor today, and yeah, she has some kind of viral thing that's going on, but it's all up in here, and it's bothering her. So he gave me an antibiotic for her if she gets worse through the weekend, because we're leaving, and I don't want to have to take her to the hospital. So I got an antibiotic for her, and so I wrote down what happened for her. And for me, I kind of woke up with a little allergy throat thing, so I kind of made note of that. And then tomorrow we're leaving. So I won't necessarily take this with me. I don't need to. I can write down what's going on if anything's going on. And so that's what I'm using this for, is for like keeping track of her. Jeff, when I took him to the doctor because we had an issue where this happened to me a couple years ago, but I don't remember what we did. This way I can keep track of it, and once I'm done with this book, I can take the pages out and wrap them or put them in a folder or whatever and keep it in my medical file. So yeah, I was using these little day planner things, and it's too small. I can't write everything in there, and it's only month to month. But this is what I started out with the last couple of years. But this is better. So I do keep this in here because it's part of 2021. But this is what I'm going to. So this is a health one. This video is going to be really long, guys. I apologize, but I love watching these planner videos. So we'll just, I'll try to run it through quicker. Okay. This is, I've never showed this to you. This is my fitness one that I've had for several years now. And it's marked January through December. And this was, they need to make these non-numbered. So I white out everything. And I think you can get more of these. This is more of a fitness thing. This is where I should be putting my weight and what I'm doing. But I'm also going to put it in my medical one. I'm going to put my weight in there. But this one, you take your measurements when you start. Like, this is for January. It goes across. The month is listed here, and then all the blocks go across. So then you've got your measurements here, and then your months here. And I have not been doing this. I should have been since March, but I haven't. And I was writing down what I was exercising, what I was doing. So you do that for each month. Okay, each month has, well, where's January's? Okay, I'll just show you January's because I have stuff written in now. So the first one is your measurements first, and then your monthly. You can write your exercises you're doing, how often or whatever, and then it's broken down again for your food, what you're eating, morning, noon. So it says breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, then exercise and your water intake down here. I love this little book. I would not put this in my main planner. It needs its own theme. Some people put it in their regular planner, like they'll track their water and their exercise. This is more in depth, but you still can plan it that way, small wise. So there's 4 or 5 of these little pages in each month. And then your progress, you're supposed to take a selfie of your progress and your Was you successful? How'd you feel? You're motivating, you know, all that stuff. I love this thing. I would buy another one. So after this, I need to go in and erase. I do this in pencil. I don't have any, yeah, I have some in here. But further up, I just white out the dates because I'm going to reuse this unless the dates match up. See, let's see what August is. August started on a Tuesday this month, and it actually started on Sunday. So I would have had to white out all these. So, and I haven't been using this because I haven't been doing a whole hell of a lot. But I did go to a trainer and I got a 5-week program printout. What he told me, I told him what I wanted to do for my weight that I had. I think I was not as heavy when I went and did this, but I wanted to lose weight. So I got a printout and everything, and I hold on to this because I'll still do this stuff. So it's got days 2 and 3, days 4, day 4. So it's 4 day a week thing, 4 days a week. So I can actually get it. I'm gonna have to like really sit down and fill this out. Really start getting serious about this. I mean, I've already lost 25 pounds, but I probably would have lost a lot more if I was exercising the way I was supposed to. But this is a good book, and I'm pretty sure it's a happy planner. Create 365 happy planner, and it's get sleep, eat clean, drink water, exercise, repeat. So I really like the cover and stuff. So I just get refills for this, but I'm not going to have to until next year. So this is a goal right here. This is. So I got that one. I never showed you guys that one. This is my content one. I love this. I keep this one with me more than I do anything else because I'm always filming or I'm always making ideas or whatever. I kind of keep this one with me most of the time. It goes in every room. Comes with me at night. I'm watching videos. So this one I kind of set up, and I have a video on this, but I have 2 channels and a Patreon. So that's all that is in this. And one of the pages, I have a monthly. They all have a monthly. This one I kind of prettied out. September's is plain. I haven't done anything with it yet. But typically on my other channel, I video Monday through Saturday. And then on my personal channel, it was sometimes Thursday, but mostly the weekends. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So they kind of overlap. And it's a lot of work. But I'm doing it. My personal channel is only really active July. A little bit in August, but mostly September, October, and then December. So it's only about 4 months that's usually active, and then I'm pretty much, it's just the other channel. But I've been doing a lot more with my personal channel because I'm trying to get it to 1,000 subscribers, because you can do more with YouTube once you get there. I really don't care about, I mean, I do care. I love all my subscribers. But that YouTube has made it so it's a thing. So if it didn't have to be a thing, I wouldn't care. You know, as long as I'm making people happy and people like my stuff, I'm okay. But because YouTube, you only get to a certain level, YouTube won't allow you to do, I can't do a live on this channel because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So it sucks. So there's certain things where I'm kind of pushing because I need to get to there so I can do more stuff. After that, after I get there, then whatever happens, you know, but I want to be able to get so I can use the YouTube opportunity, you know, so I can do lives and I can do community. I can have the community tab to talk to everybody and all that stuff. I can't do that on this channel yet. So that's what my goal is by the end of this year. I'm not getting there very fast. I'm not even at 300 yet. So I doubt it will happen this year, but we'll try. We'll keep trying. So anyway, so that I got a monthly thing in here, and then I got a note section, Then I've got my other channel right here. I printed out this cute little girly for my to mark that spot. And then my tiny toes, I have information about the babies I have, about the nursery and stuff first, and then I just put monthly. I don't know why I put monthly. I just should put videos right there, videos. So I do have monthly goals, and this was part of another planner, and I'm going to use them until I don't have them anymore. So for August, I wanted to get to 1,500 subscribers. I did not get there. We've still got another week. I'm not going to get there. I want to get to 300 subscribers. Smaller goal. I doubt I'm going to get there either. So we'll see. And then actually, where am I at? No, I'm only at 1,100. So yeah. So we'll see. And then to get more ideas for videos, because I'm getting a brain thing. But so I've marked that down for September. And then I made my own tracker here, and until I found Julie's Plans, I think is her name, I bought her tracker. This is what it looks like, so I printed out. So now it's neater. I didn't have to make it. All I do is fill in the little thingies up top, and I can print out as many of these I need to cut them to fit whatever I need to do. So that's pretty much all involved is this tracker thing for the both channels is pretty much what it is. And then my Patreon to keep track of the videos I'm putting up there, and I haven't divvied that out month to month. I haven't got that far with that yet. And then the personal channel, I call it my personal channel because I put whatever I want up there. So most people are either all scrapbooking, all planner, all this. I'm a mixture. So, and I printed out, I wrote a bunch of goals. So, and video ideas. I was raising a blank with those too. So I was using my same thing, and it's a mess of how I think. So it was too small to write next to the thing, so I needed something that I could write over on the side here with more room. And so with hers, I can do that. I can put the date over here and when I want to do it, and I can just list the videos that I've done right there. So that's the content planner. This one kind of goes with me everywhere. Then I have this baby. I love this one. Oh, I love this one. I will never change this. This will always be this until December. Then it comes back. I wanted to do it by the seasons, get a planner for each season. When I found this, I'm like, nope, not doing that anymore. I have a yellow one for spring, and I wanted to get a white one, and I have a black one, but I don't like it. So this one I love. So this is my bills, and I know it looks bad, but this has been my combination school and billing. Well, that ceased to happen in August. So all of this was from last year, things going on, all of that. Each month, like 4th of July, the town had a thing that's in here because I took Ariel to it, you know. But this is my billing thing. It just has a month calendar in them. That's it, just a month. And it's big enough, it's A5 size, so it's bigger. I mean, the squares are still small, but they're bigger than the personal one. And I can write in what bills due, and I write down the date that it's due, what it is, and how much it is. Like Disney Plus was due on the 3rd, and it comes out of my personal account. So I put a P next to it, circled it. And then I have for his business, he has he's a gunsmith. So he is subscribed to a membership thing. And so that comes out on the 11th of the month, and I put how much it was, and it comes out of that business account. So I put Excalibur, so it's Excalibur. So that comes out of that. So I go through here I actually haven't done September yet, I don't think. Oh, yeah, I did. I kind of went in. There's a lot of information in here, so I don't really want to show it. But it's a month. Let me get to a blank one, and then I can move all of this stuff. Okay. Okay. Now I can do it. Okay, so here's November's. Nothing in here yet. So I just write in when the bills are due and who they come out of, and then, you know, I fill it out usually about this week. I'll go over and fill out the next week's thing, which I did. I was debating on doing that on a video where it's a billing thing. I mean, I could take out the bills and just write them in so you can see what I do. It takes me like half an hour to write them all in, how much they are. So I just go in and write in the date of that month. September starts on a Wednesday, so I just put, you know, 1 on Wednesday and label it down through, and then put the dates that everything is due. So I've done that already, and it's in here. It's all marked up. So if Jeff needs to come in here and look to see what bills are due and how much they are, I've told him just find the month that you want, or don't, because I have papers hanging out everywhere. I haven't taken out this year's stuff yet. And he can flip. I have a marker, so you can see the little marker. I have a marker here. Just go to that month and you can see everything. So this is it's going to look a lot neater come this month. So it'll be a lot nicer. So it will close and all of that. So there's that one. This is the new one. This is the one that's going to catch all those other papers. So I started this and I decided to do, this is new because I was keeping it in that. And I was like, I got to separate it. So this is school year planner. It's still personal, but it's school year. It's based on the school year. And it's easier for me to get my head around if I do it that way. So this I just started in August, and this is Hodgepodge, and I did the video on it. I've got my little thingies here. I've got all of those extra notepads right here. I've already got papers in here for extra papers. I have the district calendar. I have my perpetual calendar with everybody's birthdays listed in it, you know, because it'll list the month and then 1, 2, 3, how many days, 30, 31, 28, whatever. This one actually has the days of the week. I don't pay attention to that. I just pay attention to the numbers. And I write in here whose birthday is what. You know, that is in here. I need to get a folder so this stuff doesn't keep coming out. So I put in her schedule in here. Right in the front, I got her schedule, the times of her classes, right in the front. And then August, and I've shown this, the district calendar has like quarters and half quarters, terms, and all that. So I put this little calendar on each one of these that had one of these. And if it didn't have one of these, like September's does not have one of these. Actually, yes it does. October doesn't. Okay, so in October, it's different because of what the pages I'm using. I'm trying to use them up. So I just put it on here and I can still write underneath. But all the important dates for that month are in this little calendar. So I don't have to write it into the big calendar. I probably still will, just mention it. But this one I can write down for the month, for the month, what's going on for the month. If anything's going on for school, or if we've got appointments, or if we're going anywhere, or anything like that will go in here. Okay, and this is what I was saying that I would probably keep a small version of in my planner that's in my purse, so if I'm out and about, I can refer to it or whatever if something's going on. And that way I don't have to carry this around. And then I put a clip. I need to get a bigger clip though, for where I am. And so here's the monthly calendar. here's the weekly. So I've got it, right now we're on week 23 through 29. So nothing's going on this week because we're leaving. There's nothing to write in other than she went to the doctor. So, and then Monday and Tuesday, because there's 31 days this week, so Monday and Tuesday are right here. And then we'll flip right over to September. And I'm taking this camping with me because I'm going to decorate this. I'm going to cover this up with something pretty for September, so it's pretty. So I can still do my creative stuff. So far for the month of September is right here. I've already made like a little page thing right here and kind of decorated it a little bit. And then the first week of September I have not done a single thing with. I did make this marker. These are leaves from my yard, and I put today, so I can use this through the month of September as a page marker, and I can use that every fall. So there's that planner. This is going to be my one that's going to have all the papers hanging out of it. So come like if the town, and it does, in December we have to go see Santa and stuff like that. There's different stuff going on in the area. So I can write those in and put the papers in there and all of that to save it. And then when I'm done with this, I can either pack it away the way it is next year, or take the rings off, take all the papers out of it, and fold it up and put it in her book for that year, school year, because it runs into, like this is going to run into 2021 August, and then come January it's going to be 2022. So, but it's 7th grade. So this is going to be 7th grade all the way through, because I didn't start it at the beginning of the year. So this is going to be August to May is the school year. But it goes 2021, 2022. So 7th grade. But then I can refer back to this when I print out all her pictures to make her scrapbook. I can say, okay, on this date, when did this happen? So I can look it up. So there's a reason for my madness. Then this little one is my grocery. I take this huge notebook all the time with me grocery shopping. It's a pain in the butt. Doesn't fit in my purse. It gets ruined. So I decided to use one of my other planners as my grocery thing. I have this in there because my husband saw this recipe and he wants me to make it. So there's a list of stuff you have to get on here. Instead of writing it on my paper, I just stuck it in here. And so I'll show you last month's thing. So I got a bunch of notepad paper in here because I can't find I can probably make my own, but anyway, I just take notepad and I write across. I've got dairy and produce right here. I have packaging, which is like canned vegetables, canned stuff, packaged stuff. Then I got meat, from the meat part, hamburger and stuff like that. Then I have a frozen part. So the frozen stuff like lunches sometimes are frozen, corn dogs, stuff like that are frozen. So I'll make the list there. And then other would be the dog bones, paper towels, toilet paper, that kind of stuff. Non-food items right here. So that's how I do that, and I just keep that in here. And then these extra papers I have right here, I've learned my lesson. I do not keep a total in my phone. Everybody uses their phone to do adding, subtracting, whatever. I don't do that because that happened to me where I was almost a full cart of stuff and it erased, so I didn't know my balance. I was pissed. So I write stuff down. I'll say it's $2.99. I'll round up $3. I'll round up and I just keep a running total. So I have a bunch of these little papers that I cut off this notebook paper that I'll pull out one and use it when I go shopping. So this is my shopping planner. I'll grab this and go. It's easier to keep track of with everything. And then the last two is my Christmas planners. Okay, this one is for planning, like my shopping lists. It has a menu in here. I don't entertain. So right now there's a bunch of stuff sticking out of it because I want to do a gingerbread cookie. There's a recipe in here, and there's a recipe, a couple of them, and then I have recipe cards in here so I can write it down. But there's a video on this from my December daily stuff. So this is my Christmas planner, and there's a bunch of stuff. Like I bought the printout for this, but I cannot remember for the life of me where I got it from. I have it on my computer, but I can't remember where I got it from. So I keep ideas here for December daily book, my December daily book that I do. What pages to put in it, because sometimes I'm like, well, I don't have nothing December 12th through the 15th. So this is a list that I can do, like favorite movie, favorite memory, DIY project, make an ornament, you know, that kind of stuff. So I made a list. Last year, I think I did the 12 days before Christmas. So I did something 12 days before Christmas. So I had something every day. And then her elf on the shelf comes, and I keep track of what he's done, or what she's done actually, so I can refer back to it. And then I have my calendar. I got 2021 in here. I don't have any more color ink. Otherwise, this is really pretty. It's like green, and it's the green colors. So I've written on here already a couple of things because I know what's happening. So, and I've got last year's on here. I've got 2019's in here, and 2018 and 2017. I started this in 2017. And it's really, see how marked up it is? That's stuff that was going on, what happened, and stuff like that. And then I have ideas in here for the kitchen. What do I want to do for the kitchen this year? Do I want to add something? Do I want to redecorate something? The mantle, that's all going to change. My dining room. So I have different rooms. So I have the dining room, the kitchen, the living room, my entryway. I don't do anything to the bathrooms or anything down the hallway. It's just like when you come in the house, what you see. That's all I do, plus outside. So I'll write down stuff, say, okay, I want to make this, this, and this. Oh, I want to decorate in the dining room. I put a lantern on there so I can decorate the lantern. I have a hutch in there. I have a small tree that's in there. I have a ladder that's in there, and the front door. And I have the banister, the side table, see, that's the hallway. So I have I list different stuff. Living room. I haven't gone through this yet for this year. I'm not quite there yet in my mind. Then I have a Christmas card list. I cannot send Christmas cards to everybody. I'd love to, but that would be expensive. They're 55 cents a piece now. So there's certain people that I still old-fashioned I send cards to. So I have a card list. And then my Santa Claus marker. This is where I put lists. I got Ariel's list of stuff for Christmas this year, Dad, and Mom. I have more on my list this year than I did last year. And then I've got past ones in here because if I didn't get her something last year, like, do you still like that? Do you still want one? Like, she wanted a karaoke machine last year, but I didn't get her one. She wants one this year, so I moved it over on this list. She's getting older now, she wants different stuff. So anyway, and then it goes on to the next section, which is online shopping tracker. So date, item purchased, where you bought it, where you bought it from, eBay, Target, Walmart, whatever, your order number, how much it was, and did you get it or not. Last year I did, 2018 was the last time I used it. I didn't use it last year. Or if I did, I took it out of here. I usually leave everything in here until it gets too bulky. And then Santa supply list is next. Like stocking stuffers, sometimes it's just staples all the time. Socks go in there, you know, coloring books, whatever. She's older now, so it's going to be different. So that'll start being different. And then the last part is baking, like holiday baking. Like if I wanted to plan a dinner with Ariel and Jeff or whatever, because we don't go anywhere. Nobody comes to our house. So you can plan them. There's a menu here. You can plan out. So that's it for this. So yeah, that's my Christmas, and that is out right now because I've already started getting stuff. So that'll stay right here on my desk until I go shopping and I need to take it with me. Well, sometimes I don't take it with me, I just know what I'm looking for. Now this one is the only time that the billing moves is in December. This is my planner. I would like to look at it. It's so pretty. I want something nice to look at. So I already have my December in here. And this is where I'll write down what's going on. Like if she has a party, I'll write in somewhat what bills are. But most of the time it's just what's going on. It's a little bit bigger version of the one that I have in there because you can't write a whole lot in there. This one is just what's happening, you know. So there are all my planners. A little overboard maybe, but it keeps my mind. I have to put things in compartments, so it's easier. You know how big this would be if I did put all my stuff for YouTube in here, all my stuff for her school, all my billing. Look at how big this is now. This is just no. I have to sort it out. So this stays out on the kitchen counter because people can write down if I'm out there. It's like I do write notes and then I go stick it in here. It's like, okay, I gotta take that with me when I go. And so when I go to, this is food shopping, and then other shopping is usually on another sticky, like if I have to go to Dollar Tree or something like that. But it's in here, so I will not lose it. But this goes out there, this doesn't stay in here. This stays in here, my billing stays in here, the Christmas one stays in here. My fitness one will stay in here unless I take it downstairs to do the exercises and stuff, then that'll travel, but it stays up. This is a goal. I'll probably bring that camping with me. And my medical one, you know, so I can't, that stays up here. And of course my wallet goes in my purse. So there's some things I'll write in there, I'm thinking, but for the most part, I probably won't use it as a planner. I'll use it as a tracker, probably, and a wallet, so I can carry my stuff. So, and this one I will use for content until it gets too big, I can't use it. But I don't think it would, because I'm not adding, like, stuff to it. Now, when I get big and popular, and I'm doing, like, brand deals and all that kind of stuff, then this might have to change because it's not very big. So this may have to change. I may have to have two of these and definitely split it for personal and my tiny toes. I'll have to have two of them and keep them both with me. Unless I decide I don't want to use this anymore and then keep it in one big one. Here we go. There's all of them. Well, I put those ones back. So we will see you all again very soon. Bye now.